she's been changing a lot in what she's been going through. Ben and I are on our way to our weekly Tuesday morning breakfast business meeting. Wow, that was a little too long, but whatever. Okay, so for our breakfast, we order 3 pancakes, 2 that are blueberry, that's his favorite, and 1 that's chocolate chip, which is my favorite. And then we get 1 coffee, because I drink way more and Ben kind of sips a little bit. We got a lot more butter. And we get our berries to go, because Ben and I don't want to eat the berries here, but we give them to the kids when we get home. A good meeting, talked about me building out a merch store, which I've never done anything like that before, so that's kind of exciting. We talked about future travel plans, and we talked about kids and jobs and parenting and expectations and communication and what to do with all that kind of stuff.
Hey, look what I got for you.
What? Well, Fia's not here.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, well when Filia comes, oh, Filia's gone
Filia's
today.
gone for the day.
So maybe you can share those with Memory.
Okay.
We are about ready to go running. We haven't gone running basically since the 24-hour race. I went running 2 days ago and it kicked my ass because I haven't exercised in like the last month. Dove is at a babysitting job and she brought Filia with her. And Seven and Memory aren't running. And Rainier is going over to his grandma's house. So let's go, Bo.
It feels so nice to be out here. We've been running up until, what, I think we're about 2.5, 3 miles in, just walking for a little bit because we haven't been running that much, but it feels good to get outside and have the sun on my skin.
Definitely better today than it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago I had to like walk a couple times by the time I got to this point. But today I ran the whole way and it was okay.
We have different strategies for getting back into running. I'm more of a jump off the deep end type of guy. And Cammy's,
you want to learn how to swim? Here.
And Cammy's like, let's take a month or 2 or 3 to transition.
No, that's exaggerating.
Okay, hang on, that's exaggerating, but so is that.
Short, okay. Halloween.
Hi, babe.
Hi.
Oh, I'm getting really hungry. I should have eaten more before we left. But if Cammy doesn't feed me for lunch, I don't actually eat anything. And Today I just had 2 bites of Memory's leftover macaroni and cheese that was just sitting in a bowl. And now I'm actually feeling kind of weak.
Gotta learn to feed the machine.
Holy crap, what is going on right here? Dude, there's 2 beers.
Let's not take all of them.
Well, let's drink the Coke, so I'm really thirsty.
Yeah, but how are you gonna get it open? I've seen people do it. It almost has to be, yeah, oh, okay, oh, okay, all right.
Oh, that's refreshing.
No, we're not sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Oh, I was so thirsty.
Dang it, I wish I grabbed that fucking Coke. That was not a good move.
I can't believe you did that. That was so good. I actually was wishing I drank the second one on the...
I was just like in the zone and I just wanted to get running done and I regret. Anyways, this run was easier than 2 days ago. Still kicked my butt, but it was good to get out. I feel like we don't have very many more of these nice afternoons. In fact, this could be our last one, I don't know, until the rain and the cold and the wind and the ice comes.
Hey, Eden, how was it?
It's fine.
How far did you go?
Just 2 more miles than you guys did.
Oh.
Tonight I am gonna take Dove out. We're gonna go to just do something fun, like go get some dessert and talk. This is something I've done in the past with the kids. Usually it's when I have something knowledge or experience wise that I want to talk to them about and kind of pass on to them because they're at that stage where this would be helpful for them. And I try to do something fun also for myself so that I don't really see this as a duty that I ought to do to be a good parent, but that I can enjoy it along with my kid. We can do something fun together. So what led up to my decision to go out with Dove, I've noticed that she's been changing a lot in what she's been going through. And I also have been changing a lot too in a lot of my beliefs have been changing around, especially around sexuality. Those 2 things together made me feel like, oh, I think this would be a really good thing to just go out and talk about a few things that I had to talk about and then just give a space for her if she has stuff that she wants to talk about. So how I put action behind my words or my thoughts is I decide, okay, I want to go out with this kid and talk about these things, and I put it on the calendar because I've noticed if I just put it on my list of to do, it's great, but it's not going to go anywhere until I schedule it and put it on the calendar. So that's what I did. I figured out, okay, which night can I do this with her? And put it on the calendar, made sure she was free. Then I knew it would happen. We actually, her and I kind of had a spur of the moment conversation several days ago. So I kind of feel like a lot of what I wanted to talk about, I already did talk about with her. So this time tonight is just a continuation of, okay, is there anything else you want to talk about? Is there anything else I want to talk about? And it's also kind of, I wanted it to be a celebration of her growing up in some ways, because I think it's really hard to grow up, but it's also something to be celebrated, I think. So we're gonna go out in a few minutes here and I'll let you know how it goes. All right, time to rock and roll. That went really well. I liked how natural it felt. I mean, there's definitely a few times that it felt weird to talk about certain things, but it also just made me realize how much I have changed. And I feel like in the nick of time to be able to talk to my daughter about sexuality, whether it's hers or mine, in a way that doesn't have a lot of shame around it or even a lot of embarrassment around it. And it was great. We were just able to talk about her life and some relationships in her life. And I was able to reiterate with her how I want to be a support to her and be able to be there for her in any way that she may need. And I feel thankful that I'm where I'm at in life and that I felt like I could give a part of myself to her and that we just had this sweet time together. Thanks for watching. Good night.